everybody. Welcome to this, I guess it's a premiere reading of the winning screenplay in the film festivals. I believe it's the inaugural screenplay competition. So I don't know how many screenplays were entered, but this is the one that was deemed to be the winner. And they called and they asked Beaumont community players and our group of actors to perform this. The screenplay is written by Todd Bennett, titled Big Dreams, and I understand that he is with us on Google Hangout here, so everyone wave to Todd. Hey! And without any further ado, we will begin, so please enjoy it. Big Dreams by Todd Bennett. Exterior golf course, day, Shoal Creek. A close-up of a sign.
It's the final round of the U.S. Open Championship from Shoal Creek, just outside of Birmingham, Alabama. Playing in their first major are 21-year-old Sue Wynn, the big hitter from San Francisco, and the red-hot Heather Childress from Houston.
A long shot of crowd on the fairway. A player is walking up to the first tee. The PGA announcer continues.
Kristen Longhorn gets ready to start her round. She hopes to improve upon her play from yesterday and make a climb up the leaderboard.
A medium shot of Kate Bradford and her caddy.
All eyes are on Kate Bradford this weekend as she continues to take the golf world by storm.
That's right, Dan. Kate Bradford has all the elements needed to win this championship. She has the game and the intangibles.
Kate and her caddy have been a great team since she came on the scene. In the short time they've been on tour, they've developed a great rhythm. Will it be enough to win this week is the open question.
A close-up shot of Anna Williams.
If Kate wants to win this thing, she'll have to beat fellow Texan Anna Williams.
Anna has 2 wins already this year, including her first major at the ANA Inspiration. It seems as if it always comes down to her and Kate. They go way back, all the way to their junior golf days in Texas. Stay tuned for more at the U.S. Open Championship from Shoal Creek.
Fade in, exterior golf course, a low angle. A crowd is applauding.
Let's give our young finalists another round of applause.
Fade into and onto an elevated sprinkler irrigating the golf course. Banners read, Texas PGA Junior Championship. Switch focus, and in the distant background we see colorful flowers, bouquet gardens in front of parents with cheerful grins photographing a row of young female golfers. Camera dolly down to the applauded row of girls. The first few girls are modest looking. The third girl appears to be shocked that she is playing in the final round. The fourth girl is the underdog, Catherine, otherwise known as Kate Bradford, 10, a Caucasian sports star in the making. She's a beautiful girl with perfect golf form. She sports a perfectly fitted, trendy golf shirt and skirt combo. Thomas Bradford, the third, man in his early 30s, stands a few yards adjacent from his daughter, Kate. He applauds too, but is more concerned with the weather. The final girl next to Kate is Anna Williams, 10, Caucasian, a snobby, heavyweight brute of a girl. Disgruntled by the competition, she claps. She glances down over at Kate. Next to Thomas, Lewis Williams, late 30s, a snob, munches away at snacks while yelling subpar advice to his daughter, who is Anna. Lewis says,
"Let's go put a hurt on these girls, Anna."
And our final pairing is now on the tee. Ladies and gentlemen, from Fort Worth, Texas, Kate Bradford.
The crowd politely applauds.
And from Dallas, Texas, the defending champion, Anna Williams.
The crowd politely applauds. Anna scowls at Kate.
Here we go.
Anna grins and sticks her tongue out at Kate, and she exits left. Cut to, Thomas pulls grass from the tee and throws it up into the air, analyzing the wind.
Come on, Kate, stay focused.
Kate is distracted by her surroundings.
The wind is going to move the ball a little.
Kate locks eyes with Thomas. Cut to, exterior golf course day. The lower third reads 4 hours later. Prideful parents walk along the beautiful golf course's 18th fairway. The sounds of mowers freshly cutting the grass and sprinklers wisping away can be heard in the distance of the spring afternoon. Applause. The gallery looks on as Kate prepares to hit her drive on 18. The camera pans out to a sign that says 18th hole.
As we come to the last hole, Kate Bradford is tied for the lead with Anna Williams.
Thomas carefully observes Kate. Cut to whack.
Kate hits her drive down the middle. Great shot.
Applause. Kate's ball rolls down the middle of the fairway, 120 yards from the green.
Anna sets up her tee. She has a methodical routine.
Whack! Anna's ball lands just behind Kate's ball, then it rolls 5 yards past Kate's.
Anna outdrives Kate again.
A louder applause. Kate's head drops after witnessing Anna's shot.
Stay focused, Kate. It's not over.
Exterior golf course day. Kate approaches her shot and begins to measure the yardage.
120 yards. Look like an easy 8-iron.
Thomas bends over and pulls some grass and throws it to measure the wind.
Flies back towards the tee. It's stiff, so let's go with the 7.
Kate grabs the 7-iron and takes a few smooth practice swings. She approaches her shot and swings with grace. The ball flies towards the pin. Cut to Anna changes club quietly after overhearing Thomas's advice to Kate. Anna approaches her ball. A few rapid practice swings. Her ball flies to the pin and lands just inside of Kate's, on the same line, 10 feet from the hole. Cut to the crowd gathers around the 18th green.
Here they come, golf fans, walking up to the final hole. Kate Bradford and Anna Williams, and they are tied.
The crowd claps. Anna lips quietly to Kate.
I got you again.
Kate looks over to Thomas, holding the pin.
Stay focused. You got this. That putt is going to break about 1 ball hard left at the very end.
Kate looks back to Anna as Anna nastily sticks her tongue out. Kate regains focus, lines her putt up first, and then takes a deep breath. Extreme close-up on Kate's eyes. Camera from behind the pin. Kate's steady stroke is off towards the hole and lips it. Anna picks up on this as she watches Kate putt right over her line. The crowd groans.
Oh.
Kate taps it in for her par. Relaxed applause. Cut to Anna lines her putt. If she makes this putt, she wins. The crowd quiets as she readies her stroke. And then, aerial bird's eye view, Anna's putt rolls down the line, just right off to the hole, and then at the end, it breaks hard left into the hole for a birdie, 3. Applause.
And the champion again, Anna Williams, ladies and gentlemen. How about these two girls? Great job. Well done, ladies.
Kate immediately approaches Anna to shake her hand. Photographer snaps photo of the two rivals.
Great match. You played well. I know.
Anna sticks her tongue out at Kate before snatching her hand away and exiting. Kate's confidence and head drops a bit. She notices dark clouds approaching in the far distance. Anna tightly grips the club handle, enraged by Anna Williams' dejection.
Hey, keep your head up. We've got the awards ceremony before the rain.
Applause. Echoes to exterior golf course day. Applause. The Texas PGA Junior Championship Awards ceremony is standard pageantry, except the tournament's placard inserts read Girls Championship. A large black table is aligned with trophies. The School of Junior PGA Girls finalists take their positions next to the media, sports officials, and fans of the tournament. Kate is dazed. A tournament official is handed a third-place trophy.
Third place goes to Lizzie Mills from San Antonio.
Applause. The tournament official is handed the second-place trophy. Kate is still dazed. In inaudible sounds,
Kate Bradford.
Kate doesn't move as everyone around her shoots her a look, but she's in a daze. In front of the gallery, Thomas notices something's wrong with Kate and stops clapping. Kate snaps from out of her daze. A whisper inside Kate's head.
Kate. Kate.
Anna grins as Kate slowly retrieves her second-place trophy.
And the back-to-back winner of the Texas PGA Junior Championship is...
Applause. A tear rolls down Kate's cheek. Thomas notices this act from a distance.
Anna Williams!
Anna pushes her way through the junior finalists to her spotlight.
Was it ever in doubt? Way to go to kid.
Kate contains her composure through the humiliation of second place. Thomas, unsettled with the outcome, stares at Kate. Cut to interior grill room, country club, day. The emptied, spotless grill room is occupied by only young Kate and Thomas. Kate stares down at her sandwich. She is not hungry.
Eat your food.
I'm not hungry.
Kate crosses her arms, a subtle tantrum. Thomas takes a bite out of his sandwich.
Kate, you've got to learn to focus. For all 4 hours of the event, you lose your focus so many times that it costs you the win.
Dad, you don't understand what it's like to be next to her and the way she treats me.
You control you, not anyone else. What she does only impacts you when you let it.
Kate, studying her sandwich.
It's not going to eat itself, you know.
Kate's face is lifeless.
Look, I know you're trying, but maybe you're just not ready yet.
What's that mean?
Thomas stares through the glass window at the golf course and then back to Kate.
She is good, but you are better. You allow her aura of intimidation to get under your skin, and it breaks your focus. Maybe you aren't ready to be on stage with her.
Kate looks off through the glass windows towards the course. She sees the approaching storm.
One day, Katie Kate.
Let's go home.
Thomas takes one last sip of his coffee and Kate rises from her seat.
Focus and patience, sweetheart.
Cut to exterior grill room, golf cart stable, day. The storm is approaching. The lots are clearing out. Kate exits the grill room to a few events, families wishing her well next year. Thomas exits carrying Kate's bag next to a man. This man is Brian Taylor, who will later in life become Kate's caddy.
Give me a call. You know Kate won't always be able to keep her dad on the bag.
Thomas takes a glance at the business card and then waves goodbye to the eager Brian. Anna approaches behind Thomas.
Thank you for the tip, Mr. Bradford. I couldn't have won this without you.
Excuse me?
I saw you club up for the wind on the last shot on 18.
Anna extends her hand. Thomas scoffs at her comment. From afar, Kate smiles and poses for photographs with some of the other junior golfers, then notices Thomas shaking Anna's hand. The blood drains from Kate's face.
Thanks, Kate! You're welcome.
Kate beelines for the parking lot. Back to Thomas. Thomas forces his smile behind the civil handshake. Lewis exits the grill room.
Hannah, let's go.
Thomas exits towards the parking lot behind Kate. Exterior parking lot, country club, moments later. Modest and luxury cars vacate the country club parking lot. It's half emptied. Thomas is on a phone call beside his black SUV.
Yeah, she placed second again. Yeah, they were back to back. Kate was 2 inches behind.
Kate stuffs her golf bag into the trunk of the SUV. Kate crams the golf bag once more. She slams the gate door and smashes her pinky finger into the door.
Ouch!
I've got to go.
Thomas ends his phone call and rushes towards his peeved daughter's aid.
Are you okay?
No.
Let me see.
POV on Kate's finger. It's swollen, but there's no serious damage. Kate regains her composure, but is still disturbed by the earlier sighting of Thomas and Anna talking.
What's wrong?
Why does she always win? It's like it just rolls the right way for her every time. And everyone wants her to win, even you.
Thomas misunderstands Kate's comment.
I'm rooting for you. You'll have your day in the spotlight.
Kate is still grimacing from her finger being swollen.
What are you trying to get from golf? What's the end game?
Well, Dad, I want to win the Junior Worlds, the U.S. Amateur, get a full ride to Duke, win the NCAA championships, be ranked #1 in the world on the LPGA Tour, and win the U.S. Open by 10 strokes.
Thomas is delighted by her response.
Is that it? Those sure are some big dreams you have there. Look, I'll do whatever it takes to get you to that level. I promise, sweetie. I'll be there every step of the way.
Kate smiles and goes to hug her father.
Let's head home. It's getting late.
Kate and Thomas disappear inside the SUV and drive off. In the sky, a heavy rain is moments away. Smash cut to exterior, a mile from home, road, dwelling, magic hour. Aerial view of the magnificent Fort Worth landscape. In the distance, a heavy rain approaches. The black SUV humming down the roadway is going towards the bridge. Cut to a black SUV zooms past camera. Smash cut to interior Thomas's pickup truck, evening. Kate and Thomas have a simple conversation whilst driving home.
So, how's school?
It's cool.
That's it? Just cool?
What else do you want me to say?
I want the real story.
Kate's smile beams innocently.
Any boys I should know about?
No, come on, I'm 10. There aren't any boys you should know about. I can't consult you.
Consult me?
Yes, consult.
Thomas grins as Kate laughs.
Alright, I'll leave it alone.
Thomas shoots her another look.
For now.
Dad, no!
Thomas takes one hand from the steering wheel to tickle his daughter's rib.
Stop, Dad, stop already.
Kate suddenly releases a fart. Thomas returns both hands to the steering wheel.
Oh, that's gross. What's wrong with you?
Kate laughs, embarrassed.
I told you to stop.
Blood somewhat drains from Thomas's face. He darts his eyes at her with a stern look.
Gross.
Kate laughs as Thomas cuts a look and then his hand leaves the steering wheel once more to tickle his daughter's rib. Cut to, over the shoulder, Thomas on tickling Kate. A Ford Mustang swerves in front of Thomas's SUV. Tires screech, headlights flare, bang! Smash cut to, exterior roadway dwelling, magic hour. The SUV hydroplanes into the bridge railing. The SUV tail end crashes through the railing, its weight tipping it down over the 100-foot drop below. The Ford Mustang is upside down, yards away from the bridge, with no signs of life inside the vehicle. Cut to, interior Thomas's SUV, magic hour. Kate and Thomas are both unconscious. Kate's body is suspended upside down, begins to move slightly, and her eyes open. Frantic and in shock, she looks over. Her tears drop, mixing with motor oil and gasoline in a puddle. Kate begins to unstrap her seatbelt and attempt to wake her dad up.
Dad.
Thomas doesn't move. He is still unconscious.
Dad?
She begins to panic as tears continue to fall from her eyes.
Somebody help!
Her screams echo. Smash against interior hospital emergency entrance, night. Emergency medical technicians rush Thomas into the emergency room. He's hooked up to several wires attached to a life support machine.
Is he stable?
We're still struggling to find a pulse on him.
The nurse reads the clipboard and then places her hand onto Thomas's forehead.
Mr. Bradford, if you can hear me, I need you to blink your eyes.
Thomas is in critical condition. The only part of him not covered in bandages are his nose to eyebrows. Part of his eyebrows are burned off.
We don't have much time.
The EMT and nursing staff zip Thomas through a set of double doors to an operating room. The camera turns to reveal Kate, her eyes filled with tears as she approaches the operation room, but a nurse grabs her.
Sweetheart, you can't go back there.
But I'm only Has.
I understand, but I can't let you back there, okay?
The horrific tears continue to stream down Kate's face.
I'll take you to wait for him.
The nurse guides Kate down the hall, away from her father, disappearing in the opposite direction. Cut to interior hospital hallway, night. In the last seat of rows of empty chairs, Kate is holding her knees to her chest with red eyes. A nurse brings her a tray of food. Kate politely shakes her head and refuses the offer. She stares up and out a window to the sun. Suddenly, Brian Taylor rushes into the hospital to the receptionist. The conversation is inaudible, and then suddenly Brian looks to the lonely Kate staring out the window. Fade to lower third, reads years later. Kate's car, afternoon, an exterior POV. The license plate reads Big DRMS. Cut to a young athletic female's hands fidget, drenched in sweat. Her thumb rubs against her forefingers. She takes a deep breath. Her lip begins to tremble. She takes one more deep breath to relax. Kate, now in her early 20s, has grown even more beautiful than she was as a young girl. She fishes in the back seat for a sports cap, grabs a pair of sunglasses to disguise her imperfections. She takes another deep breath and grabs her wallet and steps out of the car. Cut to exterior, Wolf's high-rise, afternoon. A young athlete steps out of the new black SUV Rover into a fan-filled downtown Fort Worth, Texas street. Catherine Bradford, present day, mid-20s, a beautiful girl in terrific shape, is sporting a perfectly fitted, trendy golf skirt and shirt combo. She quickly snaps a picture-perfect photograph with each adoring fan.
Good luck at the Open.
Thank you.
We love you, Kate.
The passing field trip all shout, Kate, we love you, excitedly. A father figure passes a moment quicker than what Kate would have liked. we get a visual effects. The mother and son quickly position themselves for a photograph. Kate displays a picture-perfect smile for the fans. Kate's hands fidget subtly, ready to head into the building once she's finished with her final autograph. She hustles into the building. Cut to interior Wolf's lobby, afternoon. Kate speaks, bypassing sports enthusiasts along a bank of elevators. She stabs the up button, then takes a folded piece of paper out of her wallet and checks it. Sensing movement, Kate notices a father figure who steps up to her at the elevator.
Do you have time for an autograph?
Ding! The elevator arrives and she slides in after taking the quick picturesque photograph. She looks at the photograph, then looks up to her, and then smiles politely. And she looks away as the door shuts. Cut to interior Wolf's elevator, afternoon. Kate watches the floor numbers rise, steals a glance at her sweaty palms, and then takes a deep breath. Kate's left hand, the one with the golf handle grip grooves, begins to tremble under her quaking breaths. Kate looks back down at her left hand. She grabs it and takes another deep breath to regain her composure.
Let's take another photo.
After a moment, he takes his phone. Kate politely takes the photograph with the hallucinated fan. Kate takes a deep breath and cries in the fan's arms as they embrace. Then Kate quickly wipes eyes to gather herself. She pushes her hair back under the sports cap and takes a deep breath. Ding! The elevator stops. Cut to relaxed. Kate exits the elevator to a small swarm of fans begging for her autograph and photo. She quickly obliges. Kate takes several photographs with a wide smile. The father figure never actually exits from the elevator behind Kate. She looks over her shoulder, searching for a father figure, and then returns her attention back to the fans.
Good luck, Kate!
Without a beat, she smiles tenderly and continues making her way to the office. A few sports enthusiasts nod as she passes by. Cut to interior, just outside Wolf's office, afternoon. Kate approaches office door number 1602 at the end of the hallway. She stares up at the oak plaque. It reads, Dr. Angelica Wolf, Cognitive Behavioral Therapist. Kate spaces out for a moment, then takes a deep breath and knocks. She reaches for the beautiful doorknob. Smash cut to exterior golf course, afternoon, a flashback. Kate and Thomas play an easy routine round of golf on the beautiful, picturesque golf course in the Fort Worth, Texas area. Kate eyes the fairway with an unshakable fire in her eyes. She measures the distance of the shot.
Kate, your setup stinks. You have 2 chances of hitting the green like that. Slim and none. Get back to the basics.
Kate swings and the ball climbs into the sky.
Go, go, go! Get there!
A few moments of eternity pass before the golf ball drops onto the green of the fairway. Kate smiles in satisfaction of her shot.
That was pure luck.
You see, the harder you work, the luckier you get. I should have plenty of luck, shouldn't I, Daddy?
Thomas smiles at her in gratitude.
Let's go. We've played enough holes today. Tomorrow I'll let you win.
The two wipe off their clubs and put them back in their bags and head towards the clubhouse. Smash cut to exterior, Kate's childhood backyard, day, a flashback. Childhood Kate, 7, laughs at a younger Thomas in his 30s. He embraces her to teach her the correct way to hold a golf club. Childhood Kate isn't taking the lesson very seriously.
Come on, kitty. Play for real.
Childhood Kate starts to laugh. Young Thomas gives in to his daughter's inescapable love and tosses the miniature golf club onto the ground and chases after his daughter to play with her. Smash to exterior, Kate's childhood backyard, night, a flashback. Childhood Kate and young Thomas lay in the spotty grass staring up at the beaming night sky stars. Young Thomas takes his hand and gently rubs the hair away from his daughter's forehead and rubs her temple.
You can be anything you want.
Childhood Kate takes her father's words to heart as she's staring up in the night sky. A shooting star passes by. Smash cut to interior, press conference, day, a flashback. Kate rubs her thumb and 4 fingers together nervously as she sits at the table for a press conference. Opposite of the table, fans and reporters await eagerly with prepared questions.
Don't worry. Everything's going to be just fine.
That's Brian, who sits next to Kate. Brian Taylor is the clean-cut 30s caddy, coach, and manager to Kate. The Midwestern native is sporting a trendy shirt and a pair of slacks. Fans and reporters in the press pool wait patiently.
Fire away.
Kate, what do you think it will take for you to get a win? It seems like it always comes down to Anna and you these days.
Television screens in the room are rebroadcasting a recent golf tournament between Anna Williams and Kate Bradford. Kate smiles perfectly past the low blow, but that doesn't stop the commentary.
Can you tell us more about how it got away from you again?
The room hazes to Kate's view as a visual effects. She starts to sweat a bit.
That's a good question. It's just one of many golf tournaments. The ball rolls funny sometimes, and sometimes you catch a break, and sometimes your opponent does.
Do you think you'll have to beat Anna head-to-head to feel like you will leave a permanent mark on the LPGA?
Kate scowls at the reporter.
Kate?
Kate smiles as fans snap photos of their troubled role model.
Clearly, there's too much heat in here. It'll fry your brain cells, won't it?
Brian smoothly repositions himself in front of the microphone as he encourages Kate to sit back. The press pool all chorus a light laugh.
Come on, guys. Give us a break.
Kate keeps her picturesque smile while standing to exit the press conference. She is bothered by the reporter's question. As she exits, she catches another glimpse of the television re-airing the matchup between her and Anna Williams. Interior, just outside of Wolf's office, afternoon, the flashback ends. As Kate takes a deep breath, the door opens, startling her. Dr. Wolf says.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Kate enters the office nervously. Cut to the interior, Dr. Wolf's office, afternoon. Kate enters a large but cozy office with contemporary furniture and magnificent lighting. An impressive collection of degrees and plaques adorn one wall, while the others are tastefully peppered with art. Dr. Angelica Wolf, 30s, grabs a leather-bound notepad from her desk.
I'm Dr. Wolf. Please call me Angelica or Angie.
Kate smiles.
Your office is so well decorated.
Me? I'm sure you could fill this office with your accomplishments 6 times over.
Kate humbly drops her head after Wolf's compliment.
3-time collegiate, All-American at Duke, U.S. Kids, World Championship appearances, NCAA team titles. I hear you're quite a player on the LPGA already. Impressive.
Thanks.
Kate stiffly takes a seat in a big leather chair. She places her wallet softly onto the coffee table next to her and carefully pours a glass of water. Wolf, warm and undeterred, plops into an equally comfy chair across from Kate. The therapist grabs an ink pen from the coffee table and opens her notepad and scribbles a note down.
Everything we talk about is completely confidential. No one ever sees our notes, only me.
That's comforting.
This is serious, Kate.
Kate lets out a nervous laugh. Wolf smiles and writes something in her notepad. Kate's smile drops. Wolf stops writing.
I'm just writing the date. I know you're anxious, but don't forget to be proud of yourself for coming here today. I understand you're dealing with quite a bit, more than the average person would ever deal with in terms of anxiety.
Okay.
Wolf smiles. Kate looks around the office at the therapist's accomplishments.
Do you play golf because this is what your father wants you to do?
I've always wanted to play golf, as long as I can remember.
Kate begins fidgeting. Wolf jots down a note.
What are you writing?
Golf is your thing, but besides golf, tell me how you're feeling these days.
Kate ponders for a bit.
I'm truly grateful for my fans, and I have Brian, but I just feel so far out.
You've channeled yourself so deep into the sport. Some people commit themselves to relationships. You chose something that requires a little more discipline.
Kate nods.
And I'll have you know, extreme focus as such attributes to social dysfunction from time to time.
What do you mean, social dysfunction?
Do you date?
No, my dad was particular.
Go on.
Kate fidgets and rubs her thumb and forefingers together.
What's wrong?
It's nothing I can't handle.
Kate, if you could handle it, then why are you here? Do you speak regularly with your friend Anna?
Friends? We've never been friends.
Wolf jots down a few notes, and Kate tries to relax.
I misunderstood.
I've played against her in almost every major event. I've played nice since I was 9. She's always been there, rude and arrogant since those days. Our friendship ended the first time she stuck her tongue out at me as kids.
I apologize. My mistake.
Wolf smiles. Kate tries to relax a bit more and gazes out the window.
And then I saw her shaking my dad's hand once we were kids.
Wolf jots down a note.
To be honest, this all feels very unnecessary.
What do you mean?
I respect you and what you do, but I don't see how this is helping me get any better.
It takes time. But I have a question for you. Why does your license plate say Big Dreams? What does it mean?
Kate pauses and becomes teary-eyed.
Are you okay?
Sorry, I need a tissue.
Wolf jumps up from the chair and grabs a tissue box off her desk.
Here you go.
Thank you.
What is triggering you now?
Wolf patiently waits.
It's just, I don't want to talk about my dad. It's easy as just focus on the game. I'm the one who has to hit the shots and make the putts.
Talk about it, Kate. It's an obstacle. What does the big dream mean?
It used to mean winning the U.S. Women's Open. It's a big dream my dad and I have been working on for since I was 10. If I win or lose,
Win or lose, your father will always be with you. Post-open only means a new beginning, new mountains to climb for you both.
Kate continues to rub her thumb and forefingers together. Wolf jots down a few more notes.
How did you focus on golf after the accident?
Well, Brian was there to pick up where my dad left off as I moved up in the juniors and needed a coach. He was there to support me, to push me, and to guide me. He was like a father in many ways. Our relationship is in a weird place now. He's torn between having to be a part of my professional team as well as I like a father figure sometimes too.
Wolf jots down a few notes.
But whether Brian was there or not, I would have found my way.
Kate and Wolf both grow silent.
My anxiety is going to destroy my dreams, isn't it, Dr. Wolf?
Wolf ponders for a moment.
Take a deep breath. No need to overthink the situation.
And Kate takes a deep breath.
You know, sooner or later, everyone has to remove the bandages so they can seal. Are you listening? Not heal, but seal.
The blood drains from Kate's face.
My wounds are sealed.
And why are they leaking into the tissues, Kate?
Kate clamps her mouth shut.
To be clear, you will not seal them overnight, but eventually they will close.
Kate is speechless. Wolf jots down a lengthy note.
It's just that I feel if I win the thing that connects my dad and I the most, it will be over and done, and well, then what? Is the dream over?
Kate, you've got to learn to relax. Your dreams will grow. You're smart and young. Let's talk about something else for a bit.
A beat.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Kate fixes her posture.
You know, this doesn't quite work the same way as the Golf Channel.
Kate slumps down into the chair.
Could you please tell me about your mother?
I never met her. She died right before I was born.
Did your father tell you much about her?
Endless stories.
Any story in particular you want to share with me?
Kate ponders this for a moment.
No.
Wolf jots down a note.
What do you think your relationship with your mother would be like if she were alive?
Kate's hands begin to tremble.
It's okay if you can't find the answer to that question just yet.
I don't think she wouldn't be too fond of me playing golf so much.
And why is that?
Kate looks out of the office window. Wolf is studying Kate's reactions.
My dad told me she never really was a fan of the sport. She was more of the shopping type.
That's interesting.
Look, I know I'm supposed to be open-minded about a lot of in this session, but do you mind if we just talk more about the golf?
You mentioned earlier feeling disconnected. Most solutions to those problems can only be solved off the course.
Kate fiddles with her hands, ignoring the comment.
Let's keep going, Kate.
A beat.
Okay.
You live a very stressful lifestyle with never a moment to spare to experience life, let alone grieve a traumatic experience, even if it was a long time ago. Let's try and clear your mind as much as possible. You've got to get focused on the U.S. Open.
Kate removes her sports cap to rub her hair.
It's one of my dreams to play, let alone win it. I just need to get over this ridiculous idea of my dad if I'm going to win this.
You need a new game face.
What?
You said it yourself. You're the one that has to hit the shots on the course. As a consequence, you'll have to create new ways to focus if you're going to win the Open.
Wolf jots down some notes.
Qualifying for the Open has been my biggest dream, yet the most challenging goal in my life. It's all my dad and I ever wanted to talk about when I was playing junior golf. Now I'm in the field this week. Despite me feeling alone, I'm so happy to be here I can't even get around the thought of winning.
Wolf smiles reassuringly.
Try to envision yourself winning, Kate.
The room becomes silent as Kate ponders on the thought. Kate and Wolf both glance to the side, filling a new presence in the room. Kate and Wolf are out of view as Thomas appears sitting in a Victorian-style chair. Thomas and Kate lock eyes for a moment. Kate's expression becomes warm and delighted to see her father's presence. Wolf's eyes are locked on Kate, hoping to see a change in her. With Wolf out of view, Thomas smiles and kindly whispers.
You can do this, Kitty Kate.
Kate's eyes water after hearing her father's voice.
Do this for you, not me. You've earned the right to be here, and you can win. It's inside of you.
Dr. Wolf's eyes refocus on Kate.
Listen to the voice inside of you.
Kate, still teary-eyed, aims to pull herself together. Thomas smiles and nods as Kate and Dr. Wolf come back into the frame. Wolf grabs her box of tissues and hands them to Kate.
How do you feel after hearing that voice inside of you?
Kate wipes her eyes.
I want to believe it. I want to believe I can win. I just don't know if I also want me to not win.
Trust your feelings. Will yourself to win.
Kate gathers her composure.
You're the only person stopping yourself from being a champion. Nothing else matters but you overcoming your own fears.
Beat.
You're right. I need to stay focused on winning. I know that I can do it. I've come too goddamn far to shoot myself in the foot now.
You owe it to yourself to win.
Excitement drains from Kate's face.
Growing up, I can't remember anything important event where he wasn't on my back.
Who caddies for you now?
Brian.
You will do as well as you want to do. Do you want to win? If so, play to win. Does it bother you that Anna will be competing there with you again? Is it that you don't want to share the stage, or that you think she will upstage you?
I'm not sure.
Kate becomes teary-eyed.
I want to share something with you. You give her too much credit. Don't you realize she is not as confident as you believe her to be? Her behavior seems to be a defense mechanism. She intimidates you because she knows she can. Tune her out from the inside. Indifference is more powerful.
Kate doesn't respond.
It seems as though you let her get the best of you. But can I share something with you?
Yes.
Maybe she beats you because it was her time to peak. Now it's your time to peak. Yesterday is gone, today is the here and now. Peak now.
Kate ponders on the advice.
I'm very proud of you for coming to see me. At the end of it all, it's my job to make you see the truth, and the truth is, it's within you to win. You're a hero to many little girls, and you will continue to be.
Kate takes another look out of the office window.
It isn't a question of when you're ready to accept if it's your time to win. It's actually accepting that you deserve to win.
Kate keeps her eyes out the window.
Building mental strength and perseverance during a time of high stress will determine your career longevity. Many of the stars flame out before they're 25 years old because they cannot handle stress.
My dad told me that once.
He's a wise man.
Kate forces an embedded look to Wolf. The sports counselor closes her notepad. Kate's point of view, cell phone rings. The caller ID reads Brian Taylor.
It's Brian.
I want you to remember something for me. You will draw closer to your dad if you achieve this big dream. Then you will find a new big dream.
Kate ignores the cell phone ringing. Her eyes gaze outside the office window. Wolf gives Kate a reassuring smile. Kate stands to exit. Cut to the interior, just outside Wolf's office, afternoon. The door opens. Kate exits the office to a few casual observers nodding a good luck gesture. The cell phone rings again.
Hello, Brian?
Two things. One, how are you feeling?
Kate repeatedly presses the elevator button.
I'm fine. I'll be fine.
Good. Two, and you're not going to like this. I saw the pairings, and Anna Williams is in the group right behind you.
Kate doesn't hear the comment and continues to press the elevator button.
Kate?
Kate looks around the office for a moment and finds a fire escape stairwell exit.
I hear you. I'm fine.
Kate disappears into the stairwell before the two kid fans can spot her. Cut to interior of the stairwell of Wolf's office, afternoon. Kate takes a deep breath coming down the stairs.
Are you okay with playing in front of Anna?
Well, shouldn't I, Brian?
Beat.
I mean, sure, it's just that.
My focus is getting back on the course. I'm fine.
Kate freezes and stares off camera. A father figure is staring at her with pen and paper. Kate walks past the father figure.
We were kids. I'm not worried.
That a girl.
I'll see you at the range tomorrow.
Kate hangs up the call and continues past the father figure. Cut to interior, Kate's car, afternoon. Kate finishes an autograph for a young fan and gets the sight of her Range Rover. She takes a deep breath and slides the key into the ignition. The Range Rover pulls out from the parking lot. Cut to exterior, Kate's apartment complex, night. Kate parks her sports car near the end of the parking lot. She exits her car with a duffel bag in hand. Kate crosses the parking lot. Footsteps behind her bring her to alert. These are quick cuts. Her foot moves a little faster. She reaches into her skirt pocket and grabs her apartment key. The father figure whispers,
Kate.
Kate hears the voice and quickly turns, and then Kate disappears onto a stairwell. We cut to interior, Kate's apartment, night. Kate enters her apartment and drops her key onto a small table. She drops her duffel bag to the floor and tosses her baseball cap onto the couch, disappears into the kitchen refrigerator. Cut to interior, Kate's kitchen, night. Kate drinks a Sprite and takes a deep breath. On the voicemail we hear,
Kate, it's Sprite. We're calling all of our athletes competing in the Open to wish them good luck this week.
Cut to interior, Kate's bedroom, night. Kate repacks her duffel bag. Another voicemail.
Hello, Kate. It's Jenny from IMG. I just want to get caught up with you on your social media plan and sponsor meetings for the Open.
The voicemail quickly becomes inaudible. Kate continues to prepare for tomorrow. Kate looks at the photograph of herself and her father from her childhood. Smash cut to interior, young Kate's bedroom, afternoon, a flashback. Young Kate is seated with her back turned.
You can't win with a losing attitude. You have the game to win. You just have to want to win.
Young Kate doesn't move. Thomas scoffs and then walks off.
Focus and patience. Know what shot you need to hit and hit that shot. Then move on to the next one. You win this thing one shot at a time. Focus and patience.
Smash cut to interior, Kate's bedroom, night. This flashback ends. Kate is motionless.
Okay, well, I'll see you in a few days. Ciao.
Another voicemail. Kate looks off camera. Her fingers softly caress the photo. Cut to exterior, practice range, the next day. Standing just offside of a shaded shrub is Kate, waiting to hit a few practice shots.
Just swing easy.
Kate tees a ball up. A group of players, also warming up, follow Kate's ball into the sky. She grins and unloads her second swing. The ball disappears into the sky, and the other players look at her in disbelief.
That girl can hit that ball to the moon, I swear.
Quick shots. Kate swings and smacks the ball into the clouds.
We ought to call her Laser. She tracks that ball all the way to the pin.
Maybe she died in the accident and was replaced with a robot.
Kate becomes flustered by what she has overheard.
How's it going, gentlemen?
Brian approaches and waves the golfers off.
You ready?
Her nerves settle a bit.
Sure.
Brian grabs Kate's bag to carry on with her practice. She walks off with her head hung low.
You ready to do this? You've put in the time, hit the balls, and made the sacrifice. Now let's go take it.
Cut to exterior, Royal Green Clubhouse, early morning. Hundreds of fans, spectators, and sports enthusiasts pour across the lawn. A news crew sweeps while organizers guide the gallery of crowds into their positions for reviewing. Cut to exterior golf course, early morning. The course is quiet and wet with dew. The gallery is filled with hundreds of people. The silence is broken by the starter's voice.
Now on the tee from Fort Worth, Texas.
The crowd begins to applaud and chant Kate's names. Kate approaches the tee with Brian by her side.
You can do this.
Brian studies the clubs in her bag.
You can do this.
Kate warms up with a few practice swings. Her hands shake as she closes the Velcro flap on her glove. She stares down the fairway as Brian hands her a driver.
Swing easy. Just get it in play.
If my hands stop shaking.
Just you and me, Kate. Nobody else is here.
Okay, I'm focused now.
Kate swings effortlessly and drives it straight down the middle of the fairway. Cut to exterior, scoreboard, magic hour, later. A lower third reads, end of the first round. An electronic scoreboard switches a 3 next to Kay Bradford. Kate stares, annoyed as the score posts.
Third?
Long way to go, kiddo.
Kate turns to face her coach.
I'm sitting in third?
You don't want to be sitting on the lead at the Open with 3 rounds to go. Third is where it's at.
But what oh,
Maybe there was a coaching error on my part. I'll admit to that.
right, because you're not my father.
She storms off and leaves Brian behind.
But I think we already know that.
Cut to interior clubhouse bar, close on plasma television, above the bar, magic hour. Anna Williams is being interviewed. Anna Williams, now 25, is Kate's childhood enemy.
I'm the last person who expected myself to come out of the blocks and take the lead. Let's be honest though, I play this game with a lot of fire and determination, Nick.
She shoots 3 under in the first round. Can you believe it?
That's her game, you know this. She comes out fast and holds it.
Focus and patience. That's what a mentor of mine used to say.
The blood from Kate and Brian's faces drain. The entire room is staring at the television in awe of Anna. Kate refocuses her attention away from the television onto the bar.
That's cold.
Brian notices Kate's troubling look.
Are you hanging in there?
Smash cut to interior grill room, country club, a flashback.
It's not going to eat itself, you know.
Kate's face is lifeless.
Look, I know you're trying, but maybe you're just not ready yet.
What's that mean?
Thomas stares through the glass window at the golf course and then back to Kate.
She is good, but you are better. You allow her aura of intimidation to get under your skin, and it breaks your focus. Maybe you aren't ready to be on stage with her.
Kate looks off through the spotless glass windows at the course. She sees the approaching storm.
One day, Kitty Kate.
Let's go home.
Thomas takes one last sip of his coffee, and Kate rises from her seat.
Focus and patience, sweetheart.
Cut to interior, young Kate's bedroom, day, the flashback. Kate is seated on her bed alone. The bedroom door closes. She is still and quiet for a moment, but then stares out of the window. The sun's warmth comforts a teardrop that's rolling down her cheek.
Kate!
Smash cut to interior clubhouse bar, magic hour, the flashback ends. Kate is motionless. Then she glances at the television screen interview of her competition.
Kate, that can't happen. Order is order.
No, I'm fine.
Kate doesn't take her eye from the television screen as Anna's inaudible interview is surrounding the room.
Patience is not a skill she has mastered.
Kate jumps up from the bar and heads for an exit. Brian quickly follows her. Exterior, just off of 18, the magic hour. Live coverage of the Anna Williams interview. A small crowd is gathered to watch. Enraged, Kate approaches the interview setup.
Kate, wait.
Kate grabs a Titleist demo driver from the sponsor tent just behind the 18th green.
Kate,
What?
what exactly is your plan? Drive Anna's head into the 18th hole?
Kate grinds her teeth and then heads towards Anna.
Just give me the driver.
Kate snatches the club.
You're seriously not bothered by sitting in third after what I said about my father?
I'm good with third today, but ask me again on Sunday.
From afar, Jack Richards, 23, a fit golf player working as a sponsor representative, was listening to Anna's interview, but he notices a ruckus between Kate and Brian.
What's the matter with you? Have you lost your mind? What happened with the therapist lady?
That's none of your business.
Hi.
Brian and Kate are interrupted by Jack.
How's it going, Jack? It's been a while. How's everything?
Everything's great. Just great.
Good.
Brian quickly snatches the club.
I'll take this. You two have a good night. Oh, and Kate, see you in the morning. Get some sleep, will you?
Kate's eyes are twitching as Brian walks off. Jack politely waits for her attention.
Rough day?
Yeah, I mean, no. It's fine. It's fine. I've had much worse.
You shouldn't let her bother you.
Who?
Anna,
Oh,
Kate becomes bothered.
you're a great golfer.
thanks.
A beat. Jack notices the tension and quickly changes the topic.
You hungry?
Not really.
Fans call out.
Kate!
Kate waves.
Come on, you've got to eat. You've got to eat and clear your head. It will be good to get away from the heat for a bit.
No, really, it's fine. I just need to get some sleep.
An elderly couple with a young girl stands nearby. The girl has a tiny cat in her hands. She adores the sight of Kate, and Kate smiles at her.
Good night.
Kate gives Jack the cold shoulder, but he calls after her.
Maybe some other time.
Kate continues towards her hotel room, and the fans call out.
Kate!
A nearby television broadcasts the close of Anna's interview.
Hell of a round, Anna.
Thanks.
Cut to interior Kate's hotel suite, night. The hotel room is quiet. The television set is on mute. It's playing static. Kate seated at the edge of her bed, shaking, staring out at the night. Cut to close on Kate. Her face looks disturbed, deeply bothered.
You nervous about tomorrow?
Kate becomes petrified as she backs away from the father figure.
Leave me alone.
Father figure takes a seat at the edge of the bed.
Relax, sweetheart. Just relax.
Cut to close up on Kate's hands, shaking.
Get away from me!
Quick cuts. Kate grabs her sheets and tosses herself onto the bed, covering up.
Get away from me! I don't need you anymore!
Okay, you're crying.
A tear falls down Kate's cheek.
Maybe you shouldn't act like such a baby.
Kate gasps deeply.
What did you just say to me?
The father figure is mute. Kate rips the sheet from atop her and grabs a golf club. Smash cut to exterior balcony of Kate's hotel suite, night. The father figure backs onto the balcony. Kate grips the club and holds it up for protection.
Oh, just win this thing so I can get some rest, will you?
She steps away from him and goes back into the suite. Cut to the father figure vanishes into thin air. Kate slowly takes a step back onto the bed, mute. The television continues to play static. Cut to exterior golf course the next day. Rain is falling on the fairway, yet galleries are in line. The course is wet, but play is still underway. Cut to exterior media tower, day. A sports anchor is seated behind a table of paraphernalia celebrating the Open.
The beautiful weather is struggling to show itself for day 2 of the U.S. Open. If you're just now joining us, the leaders are just getting to hole 8 after a slight weather delay.
Beat. A production assistant approaches him standing over a note.
Anna Williams is clinging to a one-shot lead over Sue Young, but the real cover story is trailing in 3rd place, Kate Bradford, Anna Williams' longtime rival. Her play seems as erratic as the weather. You have to wonder where her head is today.
Cut to exterior, 7th hole, day. As Kate lines up a short putt, Brian steps off the edge of the green to have words with the PGA reporter that's following Kate's group.
If anyone could raise their game up a rung or two, it's Kate. No one else here can bring fans to the course. You know this, Tony.
I understand.
Several fans in Kate Bradford's paraphernalia pass by.
Then why the fuck?
Brian quickly ceases noticing the passing fans nearby. They are eavesdropping on his conversation.
Then why is the entire story today about Kate not having her head in the match? Give her a fucking break.
Look, it's a storyline that resonates, and Kate is Kate. I'll ask them to dial it back a bit.
A bit? How about dial it back a lot, Tony?
Tony starts to walk away.
Oh, and your Anna Williams interview last night?
What about it?
Thomas Bradford used to say that to Kate back in the juniors.
Tony ponders on the statement, then quickly looks to Kate.
What's that to me?
That's the real thing. The other one belongs in celebrity rehab.
Brian leaves. Afar, Kate gets her read on the shot, and she steps up to putt.
Good job, Brian.
This putt here from Kate Bradford may go.
Kate putts the ball inches towards the hole. The crowd is silent, and suddenly the ball drops into the hole. Brian raises his hands in triumph. Cut to exterior golf course, high angle, day, a bird's eye view. The gallery of fans streaming from other fairways, birds chirp a triumphant song from the manicured lawn trees. Cut to exterior clubhouse, evening. A press conference at the close of the day 2 U.S. Open officials stand beside the three leaders, Anna Williams, Sue Young, and Kate Bradford. A camera flashes. Applaud leads to press coverage questions.
We'll take just a few questions.
Sue Young, how does it feel to be in between the hottest rivals in golf?
That's between them. I'm just going to play my game.
Kate smiles and rubs Sue Young's shoulder. Anna's lip curls up with fake applause.
Thank you.
The leaders are ushered off stage.
Kate, can you actually win this time?
Kate smiles to the eager blog writer.
Come along.
Kate keeps her focus and exits the stage with Brian behind her. Exterior backstage clubhouse evening. Kate walks to the corner and takes a deep breath. A clubhouse worker passes by with beverages. Kate grabs a glass of water.
Kate, you all right?
I'm good.
Brian is convinced.
There's another press tent across the lot. I'll meet you over there shortly.
Okay.
Brian exits. Kate takes a breath to refocus.
Focus.
A fan spots her and Kate smiles and waves. She leaves for the other press tent. Cut to exterior, beside the stage, clubhouse, evening. Anna interrupts Brian talking on his cell phone.
Excuse me, Brian, do you have a minute?
Brian pauses his call.
Excuse me?
Cut to Anna passes for the other press tent and then spots Brian talking to Anna. Cut to
Boy, this weather's a test, isn't it?
Brian smiles. He's on to her.
Yeah, it's a beauty, isn't it?
Cut to Kate sees Brian and Anna's conversation. Her eyes widen. Kate turns her back to an almost panic. Then she closes her eyes.
Kate, relax.
Kate takes a deep breath and stares off while heading towards the other press tent.
You think the wind will pick up?
I think the wind will pick up enough to have a bird drop and polish shit right across your face.
Anna's smile drops instantly.
Have a nice day.
Brian exits. Cut to exterior, just outside the press tent, evening. Kate is handed a bottle of water from Brian.
You good?
I'm good.
Fans passing by ask for quick photographs with Kate, and she obliges.
Let's get over to the sponsored dinner.
A freaking sponsor dinner in the middle of the U.S. Open? Don't they know I need my rest?
Yes, they do. And if it weren't for their money, you'd be sleeping in a pop-up camper behind the driving range.
Well, I'm not going.
Kate, what do you mean you're not going? You're in the contention in the U.S. Open. Let's go in there looking like winners. You can sulk on Monday.
As Kate passes, fans scream, "Kate, we love you." Kate waves to her supporters.
What is wrong with you? Is it too many interviews?
Kate puts her finger over his mouth.
I'll go. Please, just, I need a minute.
Kate walks away.
I trust you, Brian.
Brian smiles and shakes his head while following behind, exiting camera view with Kate. Cut to interior Hilton Hotel ballroom night. A large sign on an easel by the entrance reads, "Sponsors Dinner." Loads of tuxedo-wearing athletes and sports enthusiasts and officials and their wives or mistresses mill about. Small talk, hearty laughter, gallons of drink. Cut to interior ballroom hallway night. Kate's dressed in a stunning one-piece black dress, and she stands near the corner of the reception at the end of the hallway. Cut to close-up on Kate's hands as she's fidgeting again. Brian in a black tuxedo approaches her.
You ready?
No.
Good. Wait, what?
I need something to drink.
But you don't drink.
Kate scowls at him.
In that case, bring me something I don't drink.
Brian calls over a waiter in his 20s nearby. He whispers something inaudible into his ear. The waiter gives Brian a look. Kate smiles in agreement.
Go, now.
The waiter disappears. Interior, Hilton Hotel ballroom moments later. Kate's eyes are glazed over with boredom. Brian, next to Kate, is holding court with the Sprite chief marketing officer.
Are you enjoying the Open?
Most magnificently. The bout of poor weather doesn't seem to deter some really impressive golf.
The CMO has an eye for Kate's accomplishment, but Kate's attention is spellbound by something off camera. Brian notices and nudges her gently. Kate refocuses her smile to the CMO.
Carry on.
The CMO disappears, exiting the camera frame. We find Kate's attention, her POV. It was trained on Jack across the ballroom, holding court with a few sponsors.
One more hour.
Cut to interior Hilton Hotel ballroom moments later. The chief marketing officer is on stage at the podium reading from his prepared remarks.
Highly respected, laser focused, like no other young female athletes we've seen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2018 US Open.
Cut to the room applauds. And over to Kate is seated just a few feet away from the stage. She is intently trying to focus on the CMO's speech, but something deeply appears to bother her. A father figure seated next to Kate rubs her back with an affectionate smile.
I'm proud of you, Kate.
Kate slowly turns to face the man. Quickly, his face flashes to reveal hideous scars that resemble those of someone who's been in a horrific car accident. Kate gasps lightly. Cut to a wide shot. Everyone else is focused on the speech. They fail to notice the mental sweat that Kate seems to be having. Smash cut to interior, young Kate's bedroom, day, a flashback. Young Kate is crying in the corner of her bedroom. We can see young Thomas standing in the foreground.
Are you going to quit now, huh?
Young Kate doesn't say a word.
Answer me.
Young Kate shoots him a look.
It's too hard.
Young Thomas takes a heavy step towards the trembling little girl in the corner of the bedroom.
What did you just say?
The tears continue to roll down Kate's face.
It's too hard.
Cut to sadness strikes Kate's face.
You remember those words.
Young Thomas turns and storms out of her bedroom and slams the door shut, startling young Kate, whose head drops into her knees. Smash cut to interior Hilton Hotel ballroom, night, the flashback ends. Kate snaps out of her daydream as the CMO finishes his dry speech, and a few Sprite executives have joined the CMO on stage.
I'm so proud to introduce this year's Sprite Youth Initiative speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, Kate Bradford.
The room stands to their feet to applaud Kate. She stands and approaches the stage. Cut to Kate on stage. Moments later, the CMO applauds the young spokeswoman. Cut to the room of spectators' applause echoes endlessly. Cut to a smitten Jack cheering Kate on. Cut to Brian applauds profusely. Cut to the father figure applauds with a smile. Cut to an unhappy Anna Williams barely applauds at a nearby table. Brian and Anna trade a look, but Brian quickly returns his attention to his player on the stage. Kate begins her acceptance speech.
Thank you. Thank you all very much.
The room settles to hear what Kate has to say.
More than anyone else, my father was passionate about steering youth into sports. He dreamed of a moment when I would stand in front of a crowd and inspire girls and boys to achieve something greater, stand up for something strong. And this is our dream come true, and proof that with a lot of hard work, all of your big dreams can come true.
Kate wipes her eyes. A few spectators in the crowd begin to whisper inaudibly to one another. Brian looks around the room, scratches his neck, and then looks back to Kate on stage. Cut to interior ballroom hallway moments later. Kate barrels into the hallway with sweaty hands. Brian follows after her.
Everything all right?
I'm fine, Brian. Please, just give me a minute.
Brian studies Kate for a moment, but she insists.
Go!
Brian returns inside the ballroom. Kate circles madly with sweaty palms trying to relax. Cut to POV. Ballroom door opens behind Kate.
Jesus, Brian, it hasn't even been half a minute.
Should I come back?
Kate whips around to find Jack with a smitten smile.
No, you're fine. I mean, you're good.
Congratulations on your win.
Thank you, but nobody's won yet.
You're going to win, Kate.
How do you know this?
Because I can feel it. It's your week.
Thank you, Jack.
And I also believe you need to get some air and blow this party. Let's go.
But
what, Kate?
The corner of Kate's mouth turns up into a smile. Anna enters the room unannounced.
A nice speech, Kate.
Anna Williams approaches Kate.
Cute, isn't she?
You stole my father's quote, then you try and coach, trying to play an innocent gag for Jack, but it's not working the least bit. Because I saw you trying to get Brian to work for you earlier. There seems to be a pattern with you, Anna.
Anna sizes Kate up.
I just came to say congratulations on the cool speech.
Anna forces a laugh.
Come on. Good night.
Anna watches the two as they begin to exit with folded arms.
Hey, Kate. one more thing.
What, Anna?
Did you hear Nike made me an offer to be my lead sponsor? I'm guessing a major winner is more appealing than, well, than you. I'm glad we will be on the same team, though. I hope you will come to the press conference when they announce I will be the new face of women's golf.
Oh, I thought Nike only made slim-fitting apparel.
I just signed the deal this morning. Looks like they'll be going in a different direction.
I'll just ask.
Isn't Brian on Nike's staff? He must have heard. Did he not tell you?
Kate is speechless.
Anna, could you please just go away? We were on our way out.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Kate.
Jack scowls at Anna. He grabs Kate by her hand and leads them out of the door. Anna watches the two exit with her arms crossed. She gives off a sinister grin. Dissolve to. Exterior, walking trail, night. Kate and Jack stroll with ease along a trail that's surrounded by a lake.
Definitely wasn't expecting all that to happen tonight.
Kate, bothered by the news Anna bombarded her with.
Are you okay?
I can't believe she's trying to one-up me again. I can never seem to have a shining moment with her around.
Forget about her. She isn't that big of a deal.
Jack, I don't think you understand. Anna and I have been competing against one another for our entire lives. And it just seems like she gets the better of me somehow, either by winning or ruining my parade.
I understand. But you can't let a bully like that get the best of you. We were all here to honor you tonight, not Anna. So what that she tried to ruin it? It didn't work.
Kate lowers her head in disappointment.
I tried. She did ruin it.
Jack touches Kate's chin to lift her head up.
No. Only if you let her.
Jack gives off a comforting smile.
You're right. I can't let her get me so worked up. She only said all of that to rattle me.
Exactly. You can handle this. We're all rooting for you.
Kate lifts off a delighted smile at Jack.
Plus, you played a really great round today.
Thanks.
An awkward beat passes.
So, tell me something interesting.
Kate focuses a smile.
I don't know what to say.
Come on, tell me anything.
Kate looks around. She notices a nearby remote shoot television sportscast recapping the day's round.
This is a really nice trail, and I appreciate your time, but I should go. I need to get some rest.
Please don't go.
I'm sorry, but I have to go.
But we were having a great time together. Why let it end so soon?
Jack, I appreciate you being here for me. It means a lot, but I need to go get some rest so I have a shot at crushing her soul for a change.
You're right. Go get some rest, and I'll be in the crowd cheering you on.
Jack and Kate lock eyes for a moment and smile. Kate awkwardly begins to walk around, leaving Jack alone as he watches her walk away. Cut to exterior golf course, night. The course is quiet. The irrigation system is working. Cut to exterior 10th green, day. Kate knocks her approach to within a few feet of the cup, the swelling gallery of her fans roaring alongside the green.
And look who's worked her way back to the top. Kate Bradford has plenty of go left in her. She's worked her way back up the leaderboard and is now one back of Anna.
Kate waves to her fans. Cut to exterior, 11th fairway, day. Anna Williams is out on the fairway. Her regular swell of fans and several media outlets look on. She looks over as a monitor watching as Kate is high-fiving her fans. Anna is disturbed by what she's witnessing. Anna's caddy says,
Stay focused.
Anna tosses her club to her caddy with a sinister smile. The swell of Anna's fans and media head for the 12th hole. Cut to exterior, media tower, day. Kate is approaching her ball on the fairway.
Kate's hit a big drive on 13, but it ran off the left side of the fairway. She will have a tough shot into the green from there.
A smash cut to exterior, 11th green, continuous. Kate approaches her golf ball and takes a deep breath. She swings. Her club smacks the golf ball. Smash cut to exterior, 16th fairway, evening. Anna notes Kate's march up the scoreboard and the gathering gallery behind Kate from the 15th green. Anna and Kate are equally focused on winning.
Golf fans, this is no surprise here. As the third round is coming to a close, it is shaping up to be Kate Bradford and Anna Williams in the final pairing.
Kate hands Brian a club.
Kate, 2 holes to go. Let's keep focused. Give me 20 more minutes of focus.
Kate nods and keeps her focus. Cut to exterior 18th fairway later. In the foreground, sprinklers. Afar, Kate is sizing of her shot. Kate focuses on her target. She takes a deep breath as spectators look on. Brian follows her moves from just a few feet away.
Focus. Put a great swing on it.
I got it. Just be quiet, all right?
Kate takes another deep breath, focuses, but laughter from afar distracts Kate from her shot. Anna Williams makes a joke with her caddy from the adjacent fairway. Kate fidgets to settle her nerves.
Kate,
Kate grits her teeth, furious. She swings the club. The golf ball disappears into the sky. The spectating crowd choruses a good sound, a good shot. The ball lands 3 feet from the hole. Kate takes a look over at Anna, carefully watching.
I hate her.
Kate takes the wrong step backwards, stepping onto a sprinkler, and she twists her ankle. The live television broadcast catches the action. The spectating crowd all chorus in a painful sound.
It looks like Kate just twisted her ankle on a sprinkler head or something. She fell to the ground and grabbed her ankle.
Cut to spectating fans looking concerned.
And that's Kate Bradford there, grabbing her ankle after a pretty decent shot into 18. She looks like she is in pain.
Cut to Brian approaches Kate.
are you all right? Let me see.
Kate reveals her twisted ankle.
This doesn't look good, Kate.
We see a tear fall from Kate's cheek. The gallery looks on heartbroken. Kate hobbles up to the green. Her putt is only 3 feet. She takes her time and gingerly makes the putt.
Wow, Kate Bradford makes a birdie 3 to move into a tie for the lead. She will be in the final pairing with Anna Williams tomorrow.
That's if she can play. Looks like she really twisted that ankle.
Kate waves to the gallery as Brian assists her. Smash cut to interior, trainer's tent, day. The doctor and Brian are surrounding Kate. The only other people inside the tent are a few sports medicine assistants guarding the tent entrance. Kate is in obvious pain and takes deep breaths, her ankle supported heavily. A doctor assesses, and Brian looks on.
Is it sprained?
It's sprained pretty badly. I think you're going to need to stay off of it for a few days.
Kate's eyes widen.
Don't say that.
Your ankle needs to heal. If you don't let it heal, you could risk permanent damage.
Get out.
The doctor slowly packs.
Get out!
I'm sorry, Pete. Thank you for your time.
The doctor exits quickly. The assistants follow suit. Kate buries her head in her hands and begins to cry.
Kate, do you need anything?
Why didn't you tell me you knew about the Nike and Anna Williams deal?
Kate,
Were you trying to spare my feelings? Did you think I wouldn't find out?
I just found out yesterday. I knew it would get to you, that's all. It's not a big deal. They have a dozen golfers. What's one more?
My father would have told me. You should have just told me from the beginning. It's worse knowing you knew about it.
I've been trying to handle everything for you, Kate. I'm trying to be a buffer and keep you focused. I don't want to see you act like you did last night.
And how was that?
Kate, you mean to tell me you weren't dozing off up there on stage in front of the sponsors? They make your lifestyle possible.
Kate turns her head away from him in disgust.
There's a lot of money on the line. I can't have you pissing off sponsors. I'm the buffer. I keep you from your worst enemy, you, when you're mad.
My feelings are the priority. Loyalty over money is a priority. You only wanted to be a caddy for the money.
Brian rubs his forehead to settle his nerves.
If your father were here right now, I'm pretty sure he would say, I never put money first. You don't even remember me watching you, helping you before you even qualified for the Junior Worlds. Talk about loyalty. I was there, in the rain, in the cold.
Kate buries her head into her chest.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about Anna's Nike deal, but I was doing what I felt was best. You know I have your back. I always will.
Please, just leave me alone.
Brian turns to exit and then stops.
I remember when I first met your dad when you were a little girl. I ran into him at the club grill. I told him he couldn't caddy for you forever.
Kate shoots Brian a look.
For the more obvious reason, in this game, daddies don't caddy. You're right. I'm not your father, but I am here for you.
Brian exits. Kate tosses her pillow across the tent, turns away from everyone's view, and cries alone. A beat.
Knock, knock.
Kate doesn't respond.
Knock, knock.
Knocks at the door again,
Who is it?
in an audible voice.
Who is it?
The door opens, revealing Jack carrying a bouquet of roses.
Kate, are you all right?
I don't know. Really need to be alone right now.
I understand, but I wanted to bring you something to cheer you up.
Kate looks off to the sun as tears begin to fill her eyes again. Jack places the bouquet of flowers on the table.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Kate doesn't respond, holding back tears as Jack exits.
Good night.
Kate is left to her lonesome as tears roll down her face. She places her hands over her face and cries. Then she hears a distinctly recognizable voice.
Kitty Kate,
Kate gasps, looking up to see Thomas seated at the edge of the portable medical bed. Kate can't find the words to say anything to her dad.
it's all right, honey.
No, it's not. I'll let her beat me again.
Thomas stands and then sits closer to his daughter, giving her a much-needed hug. Kate buries her face into his chest.
Better?
Kate wipes her eyes and takes a deep breath. Thomas pulls away from Kate.
Tournament isn't over yet.
Cut to interior Kate's hotel suite, night. The hotel room is quiet. Kate suddenly jumps awake, covered in sweat from her nightmare. Looks down at her swollen ankle. An almost inaudible television reports the standings between the golfers. She retrieves a glass of water from her nightstand and takes a pill. She quickly guzzles the water down, quickly relieving the pain. Kate quickly turns the television off and falls into the bed and takes a deep breath, then closes her eyes for a much-needed rest. Cut to a close-up on Kate. Her face is strained. Cut to exterior, officials' tent the next day. The lower third reads, Day 4. Brian trudges to the tent. A group of officials continue having a serious conversation quietly, but they abruptly stop at the sight of Brian.
Is Kate all right?
I don't know if she can play today.
Are you sure?
Brian takes a beat.
Brian?
Brian, shocked, turns to see that it's Kate. She's slowly moving, but she's ready to play the final round. Brian rushes to her side, also in shock.
What are you doing? The doctor said.
I know what the doctor said, Brian. I can do this. We can do this.
Brian takes a moment and analyzes her condition.
We have to.
Brian slowly comes to understand. He turns and waves to the officials.
She's good.
Applause.
This is the final round of the Women's U.S. Open. Welcome all.
Cut to exterior 14th fairway, day. Spectator fans applaud. Kate slowly makes her way to the first tee as she studies the fairway design.
Though the star took quite a nasty fall yesterday, she will resume play today.
Do you think she can pull out a win? It's her and Anna, and we've seen this movie before.
We're about to find out.
Kate Bradford and Anna Williams in a familiar place, the final pairing. In 4 hours, we might just be looking at the U.S. Open champion.
Brian hands Kate a club.
Take it easy, will you?
Kate shoots Brian a look. He returns to her bag. She takes a deep breath, relieves the pressure from her sprained ankle, and she swings. The ball disappears into the sky.
And the textbook start here for Kate Bradford.
Fans continue to applaud. Cut to exterior press tent evening, a flashback. Kate is waiting for questions from reporters.
What were you thinking sitting in third after the first round? Do you think you can win in the final pairing against Anna tomorrow?
Well, a lot of focus would help.
Sounds like someone's a fan of Anna Williams.
The blood quickly drains from Kate's face. Cut to off camera, nearby Brian watches with an equally stunned look.
Shit.
Kate rekindles her smile.
Anna's a part of the soundtrack of my life, along with so many other people.
Both reporters look surprised.
Interesting.
Tell us more.
My coach, my dad, and my fans.
A smile from the reporters. Reporter number 1 follows up.
How is it competing at this Open without your dad on the bag?
Kate internalizes for a moment.
It's really hard. He's always.
Kate almost tears up, and the reporters begin to trade looks.
Continue, please.
Brian, off camera, becomes concerned.
He's always been there.
The reporters see Kate recompose herself and back off.
Thank you, Kate.
Brian mouths a few curse words. Cut to exterior 17th fairway day. The gallery is filled with thousands of spectators marveling at the strength of Kate Bradford playing through her ankle injury. Cut to Anna Williams nearby with a grim look on her face watching her rival. Anna exits frame towards Kate. Cut to Kate's talking to Brian as a medical trainer takes a look at her ankle and gives her a topical pain reliever.
Hey, Kate.
Be quiet.
Brian approaches Anna,
Take a walk.
but Anna practically ignores Brian.
There's nothing wrong with a friendly demonstration of good sportsmanlike conduct. Now is there, old friend?
Spectator fans look on. Brian steps aside and lets Anna approach Kate. Sports cameras turn at the sighting.
Just like old times, huh?
Not quite.
Oh, yeah? And how's that?
Kate scowls as at her competition square in the eyes.
Because I'm going to beat you today, Anna.
Mischievously, Anna eyes a pallet of water bottles stacked nearby the tee.
Is that right?
Kate smiles. Anna eyes Kate's golf ball. Anna feigns a trip and knocks over the water bottles, landing directly onto Kate's hurt ankle. Kate winces.
I'm so sorry.
Brian rushes to Kate's side,
Get out of here, now.
and Anna disappears.
Breathe.
Kate closes her eyes. Smash cut to exterior parking lot golf course, a flashback. The golf course parking lot is nearly emptied. Young Kate is stuffing her golf bag into the trunk of her black SUV. Kate shoves at the golf gear once more. She slams the trunk and smash! Her pinky finger smashes in between the trunk and the door.
Ouch!
Thomas ends his phone call and rushes to his peeved daughter's side.
I've got to go. Are you okay?
Adult Kate whimpers in front of Thomas.
No.
Thomas smiles to encourage his daughter.
You're strong. You can do this. You can make it.
Kate looks up at her father with hope in her eyes.
You just need to focus.
The word focus echoes. Smash cut to exterior, 17th fairway, day, continued. The flashback ends. Kate's eyes are wide open. Thomas's voice echoes the word focus.
I'm fine.
Kate stands as the crowd cheers her on.
It looks as though Kate Bradford needed a moment to gather herself on the walk to the 18th tee. Anna and Kate are right where they were at the start of the day, tied.
Cut to exterior 18th fairway, day. Kate and Anna both hit great drives down the middle of the fairway, just a few yards apart. Cut to Kate and Brian survey her approach to the 18th hole.
Easy breezy. Take it right at the flag. Put a good swing on it.
Kate looks at the iron that Brian proffers. He looks back at the shot and puts her face to the target. Then she surveys around the gallery, and when she locates father figure behind the gallery ropes, who's watching her, her palms begin to sweat. Smash cut to exterior 18th fairway, day, a flashback. Kate is in a daze on the fairway. Brian hands Kate an iron, and she lines up her shot. Whoosh! Kate swings smoothly, and she watches her shot fly from the sand and then across the water to finally thump down onto the green 10 feet from the pin. Gallery applauds in triumph. Kate takes a step back from the fairway with a deep breath and a smile from Brian. Cut to exterior, driving range, magic hour, flashback. Young Kate looks deeply tired, but she's listening to young Thomas's inaudible monologue about her about irons and woods.
Kate, are you listening?
Smash cut to exterior, media tower, day. The sports anchor's comments on Kate's last shot.
Kate's running on pure adrenaline now. She has shaken off a sprained ankle and really put it on the line today. What a gutty performance.
The sports anchor notices a few suited officials nearby watching very closely.
This could be the day we have been waiting for.
The suited officials exchange a few inaudible words with eyes fixed to the final round. The media presence is at full attention. Back to exterior 18th fairway, day. The gallery is quiet as Anna lines up her approach shot to 18. Jack waves to Kate, and she waves back. He shoots her a look of concern and then gestures texting. Kate nods, then quickly returns her focus to the course. Wham!
Oh,
Anna hits an impressive shot just outside of Kate's. Brian looks on from afar.
Yes.
The gallery cheers. Anna keeps her cool, waves to her fans, and she quickly makes her way down the fairway to the 18th green. Kate's eyes fade in and out of consciousness in the heat of the moment, and no one notices but Brian.
Kate, hold it together.
Kate is still in a daze as the gallery applauds.
Kate,
Kate smiles to the gallery. A camera flash in her eyes snaps her back into focus.
Kate, keep focused. You are almost home.
Kate takes deep breaths, continuing along the fairway to the game-changing putt. Anna snarls a look at Kate. Her eyes widen. Flash cut to exterior golf course, day, a flashback. An aerial bird's eye view. Anna steady strokes magnetizes the ball in for a win. Applause.
And the winner for the second consecutive year is Anna Williams.
Kate's eyes widen. Cut to exterior 18th, day, present day. A huge gallery lines the fairway and girds the green as Kate and Anna approach their final putts. Anna shoots Kate a sinister look off her grin. Kate looks Anna in the eye.
well, looks like I got you. Again.
Kate snarls back, but takes a step forward on her ankle, and the pain rockets through her body in agony as Anna laughs.
Kate, we love you.
Say the fans. A tear rolls down Kate's face.
Anna, you've peaked.
Anna's smile cracks as she turns. Kate looks around the decorated fairway of flashing lights. She takes in the moment as the cameras continue to flash. She smiles as Brian's brought to tears. We hear a bird chirp behind the applause. Cut to exterior media tower, day. Sports anchors in their booths, they're focused on Anna as she lines up her putt. We hear shouts from the gallery encouraging the two athletes. Cut to exterior 18th fairway, day. Brian palms Kate's ball, nail biting, watching with Kate as Anna steadies her stroke. Cut to Anna's stroke is off towards the hole, and the ball lips it. The putt had a small break left at the very end, and the gallery cringes a bit.
Fuck.
Cut to
Wow, I did not see that coming. Anna missed a pretty makeable birdie, and I think she just gave Kate the line.
Anna takes a deep breath and taps in for her par. Brian, stunned, tries to stay emotionless. The gallery applauds softly. Anna waves to the crowd as Kate approaches for her putt.
Looks like we're going to a playoff.
Anna takes in the moment, grabs her ball from Brian as she gives him a confident look. Brian nods in return.
Peaked.
Cut to exterior media tower, day. The sports anchor watches Kate take a few practice strokes.
Well, do you believe it all comes down to this? Kate has shown nothing but grit and determination all week. If she makes this putt, she will win the U.S. Open.
Cut to exterior 18th fairway, day. Kate gingerly steps up to her putt. The gallery settles. Brian whispers a prayer into the crisp air from the pen. Even the birds get quiet for a moment. Kate slowly drops just enough pressure onto her ankle to nestle her foot into the green. She takes a deep breath and grips her putter. Brian stops. The focus of the entire course peaks at this moment. Kate learned from Anna's putt, and she adjusts her aim just right of the hole. Kate focuses her eyes, steadying over the putt, in silence. A single bird in a nearby tree chirps. Brian holds his breath. POV from behind the pin.
This one's for you, Dad.
Kate locks her eyes in on the hole. She hits a steady stroke. The putt rolls smoothly, slowly towards the hole, and then falls gently into the hole. The crowds erupt. Cameras flash.
Wow, do you believe that? Kate Bradford wins the U.S. Open.
A tear streams down Kate's cheek. Smash cut to exterior media tower at the same moment.
Bradford takes the Open with a birdie on the last. Oh my goodness, what a feeling!
A live telecast displays Kate's ball in replay for the championship win. Back to exterior 18th fairway, continuous. Kate looks around as the gallery cheers. She walks towards Brian, still holding the flag in his hand, with tears in his eyes. Kate begins to cry. Then the gallery begins to fade into visual effect. Kate reappears and approaches Thomas, holding the pin. The tears fall down Kate's face.
Dad?
Kitty Kate.
They embrace. In the visual effects, she becomes young Kate, and they hug.
We did it.
The camera pulls away on a picturesque view of the father-daughter in the surreal, magical place.
I'm so proud of you, honey.
We cut to Thomas's pickup truck. Evening, a flashback begins.
I told you to stop.
Blood trickles down Thomas's face.
Gross.
Kate laughs as Thomas cuts a look, then his hand leaves the steering wheel once more to tickle his daughter's rib. Cut to, over the shoulder of Thomas, tickling Kate. A Ford Mustang swerves in front of Thomas's SUV. Tires screech, headlights flare, bang! Smash cut to exterior roadway dwelling, the magic hour. SUV hydroplanes into the bridge railing. The SUV tail end crashes through the railing, its weight tipping it over the 100-foot drop below. The Ford Mustang is upside down, yards away from the bridge, with no sign of life inside the vehicle. Cut to interior hospital emergency room, night. Emergency medical technicians rush Thomas into the emergency room. He's hooked onto several wires attached to a portable life support machine.
Is he stable?
We're still struggling to find a pulse on him.
The nurse reads the clipboard and then places her hand onto Thomas's forehead.
Mr. Bradford, if you can hear me, I need you to blink your eyes.
Thomas is covered in bandages. Only his nose to eyebrows are revealed. He's still unconscious.
We don't have much time.
The EMT and nurse staff rush Thomas through a set of double doors to an operating room. Cut to interior, hospital patient room, day. Thomas is lying in the hospital bed. The machines beep steadily. He begins to regain consciousness. A nurse enters the room.
Where am I? What happened?
You were in a terrible car crash with your daughter.
Where's Kate?
I'm sorry, terribly sorry, but she did not make it.
Thomas, unable to speak, waves her off. He exits the room. Thomas looks out the window into the trees that glisten from the clear blue sky into the bright afternoon sun. Sound effects, Who You'd Be Today plays out from Kenny Chesney. Fade to black. The end. Thanks. Well, this is the acting cast. I'm Sean McBride. I'm going to let them introduce themselves because my throat is a little sore.
Mike Rogers.
Angel Suet.
Jimmy John Akins.
Natasha Barker.
Taylor Birdsall.
Ava Scott.
Andrea Garcia.
Joey Norton.
Tiara Henderson.
Jerry Snyder. Chaz Romero.
Sarah Schaefer.
Thank you very much. I understand. Do we have the screenwriter, Todd Bennett?
We just set it up so that we can put it on the screen.
So it's going to magically appear here.
Take about 5
Here?
minutes.
Who, where?
Okay, so we need about 5 minutes. Do you want to take a break or
Would anyone have any questions for the cast?
anyone have any questions for the cast?
Were you surprised by the ending?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. How about you guys?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I thought he was dead, and then come find out this is all his big dream, and she was dead. That's
So,
yeah, it's a big twist.
Whole thing was a dream?
at least my character stayed alive.
I won't speak for the screenwriter, but I had a phone conversation with him a few days ago, and I believe at one point he didn't clarify that the ending is written in, because I'll let him speak to that. But he said originally that last scene wasn't in the screenplay. So. Any other questions? Anyone else here written a screenplay? Who wants to? You want one?
She'll have it next week.
Don't expect to see us in the movie.
Has anyone else done Reader's Theater before?
Has anyone else done Reader's Theater?
Yeah.
I've directed Reader's Theater before.
That counts.
Oh, wait, no, I have.
For the first timers, is this something you might think about doing again?
Oh, I guess, yeah.
It's
Like
different.
radio drama, I think.
Yeah, kinda, yeah. It is. It's very different from a normal play.
The hardest part is staying still when you're not supposed to move.
Yeah. You weren't supposed to move.
Like, yeah, right?
I saw you rubbing your thumb and forefinger when.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, that's not part of my character. I'm
character,
fidgeting
that's
anyways.
That's funny because I was doing the same thing over here and I
Every
went,
time.
no, don't.
No, I was acting. I was acting.
I was just following.
Sure you
Yeah, I
are.
was acting. No.
I was just trying not to cough too much. I was
I'm just trying to shoot us.
holding it in.
Yeah,
I was trying to be excited but soft-spoken like those sports announcers. The way they talk like they're hushed whispers.
I was wishing I got paid like they did.
We're not getting paid?
We have to have a talk, Jimmy John.
Oh.
I like watching the ones that interview Popovich because he's so like cold with them at times. It's hilarious. Like, have you ever watched like after a Spurs game? It's pretty funny. He's like, "Was that a question?" It's great.
Ah.
All right.
Oh,
Your brother.
I wish I had a better view.
You get a front row seat?
Okay.
While we're bringing this up, I will mention Xanadu opens this weekend at the Beaumont Community Playhouse. If you want to see a fun show, go down there and check out. It's the movie, but it's the music of Olivia Newton-John and ELO. And it's just a lot of fun. Silly, campy fun, but a lot of fun.
There's roller skating.
They roller skate on stage. Barely, but we can hear you, so you might, Brian, you might have to repeat some of his.
Yeah.
How's that?
That's
That's
better.
Better.
Right. A little bit of a delay, so I'll try to speak, but thank you very much. You can't see me, but the real king is sitting next to me.
Aw.
Is she dead?
We were a little worried, but. Yeah,
Wait,
she's,
okay.
she's actually going at Masters, April 2nd, as a 10-year-old. So the inspiration for the movie, but I thought you guys did a terrific job, and I'm happy to take any questions you'd like to ask.
Very cool. Well, I want to ask your daughter, though, how does she feel about being killed off in her daddy's screenplay?
I feel amazing.
Good answer.
Just happy to be alive.
The truth of it is, as we were saying earlier, is when we originally wrote it, we wrote it to not have any definitive ending. We wanted to keep it, you just walk out of there and you don't know if the whole thing was a dream. And when I did a read last year, there was a young lady in there who became very upset and wanted to know what happened to my character, the Thomas Bradford character. And she got hysterical crying, and it turned out that her dad had died when she was young, and she had to know. She kept saying, "I have to know what happened." And I thought to myself, "Gosh, what a visceral reaction." So I didn't want to kill another dad off, and she admitted. So I thought, well, being a mistake.
Wow. So that's how the ending
No,
happened.
I'm kidding. But yeah, but no. The truth is we struggled with the beginning of the movie where the car crash happens. Actually, almost happened to Kate and I. We were coming up from a golf tournament and having a similar conversation, and there is a person that is
An actual Anna Williams. We almost got in an accident. So on the way, all I could think about was not what would happen if he had died, but what would happen if I had died. And she achieved her big dreams. And somewhere along, when I was outlining the movie, I heard the Kenny Chesney song, "Who You'd Be Today," and it's about a young girl who passed away. So I put the two together, and that's how the ending came about.
Well, I like the ending the way you have it.
Yeah.
I like that. It's a twist.
Ooh.
So talk to us about the father figures. I think you obviously noticed we didn't say father figure number 2. We were a little confused on that, to be quite honest.
The question, you asked about the 2 father figures?
Yeah.
Or,
What exactly?
Or the father figures that come through in the past flashbacks?
Yeah, right. What? Tell us more about what you envisioned for that.
That was really to try to create more suspense for the viewer or the reader to not know what happened, but to sort of think that Kate survives and Thomas did not. So those were put in sort of as part of adding that ending to give you, I really hope I could make an ending that people did not see coming. So that father figure's in there constantly approaching Kate was to lead the viewer astray into coming up with the conclusion that was going to be different than actually happened.
It worked.
Yeah.
And I think it also kind of read to me that maybe the father figure is Thomas's actual dream. That's Thomas dreaming this happening the whole time. It's his way of perpetuating his daughter's life even though she's not around. So it worked in 2 ways. It led me on, but after I found out,
As I sort of worked into what the final storyline would be, it was unfortunately Kate passing away, and while I'm in a coma or heavily sedated for however long after the accident, not long, a day, 2 days, I dream of her achieving her big dreams.
yes, that it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. How long did it take you to write this?
I didn't hear that one.
How long did it take you to write this? I'm curious.
I first outlined it in April of 2014 and sat down to pound it out in the beginning of, April 2015. I pounded out the pages in the summer last year, and a lot of rewrites between now and October-ish.
And how old was your daughter during this time? I'm just curious where she is on this.
Yeah, does she like golf? Is that why it's all about golf?
I can't hear at this point.
The question is, how old is your daughter when you were writing this? And Ava asks, does your daughter even like golf?
She's 10, she's going to be 11 in May. She does love golf, and she's actually top 2 or 3 in the country in her age group.
Wow.
Good job.
Okay. What does she look like?
She looks, she's probably almost 5 foot and blonde hair. She has a Twitter page. You can look her up at Bennett Golf. Bennett Golf.
At Kate, I'm sorry, what was that Twitter again?
What was the Twitter? At Kate Bennett Golf.
At Kate Bennett Golf.
You might be able to pull it up on your screen.
Yeah, you see that.
That's funny because you said she was blonde, but she looks kind of blue up on the screen.
Yeah, she has no neck. See, she doesn't have a neck.
So Todd, what did you think about the reading? Did you learn anything about what the script is? I mean, I know that I've written a couple of these, and it's always nice to get someone else's viewpoint because sometimes you get so close to your words that you can't really see what they are until someone else reads it.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to be objective. I mean, I love the story. I hate the screenplay because I can feel like I see every word I might want to change, and I think the action in the beginning is a little too fast. I'd love to see it on film. It's a lot of flashbacks and cuts, and so I learned that it moves. I would hope it would move on film better than it does as it reads, but I do like the story.
And where do you see this? You see this as a theatrical, as a TV movie, as 30 for 30? I mean, what do you expect this to do?
Well, I'll tell you, Kate's gonna be playing at the Masters April 2nd. There's gonna be, Justin Timberlake is gonna be there. And he just, as you might know, he produced a golf movie, a junior golf movie called The Short Game, which was released to Netflix, and it won at South by Southwest. I'm hoping to have a conversation with him, and I'd like to see it on the big screen, but my goal was to hopefully entertain people and inspire young golfers. So whatever venue someone would want it, I think I would be happy.
I have a question about Jack and Kate. Why in the world did you not have them kiss at least once? I think it would make this movie a lot stronger if they would kiss at least once. I was like waiting for that to happen.
I don't think that's a focus though. Like,
something.
Don't you think her head's there? Like,
I know, but it would.
It's a dream.
It's a dream, so why can't you have just a moment of romance?
Doesn't want to go there.
Yeah, the dad has a dream of his daughter kissing a boy.
It's a dad's dream.
It's his dad's dream.
There's little crossovers that give you a hint about the ending because he says stuff like, she says stuff like, my dad's picky. So it's almost like you can see he's overlooking this. Well, he is because it's his imagination or his dream. So I think I like it that way.
I think there should have been almost kiss, maybe not a kiss, but a close moment.
I'm with you on that one. I don't think it was necessary, and I got why you didn't do it. Oh, she's a cute little girl.
I want to see.
Yeah.
You two face off with golf clubs tomorrow.
That's fine.
She's pretty.
Sorry, I'm very opinionated, so.
We think we found your daughter's Twitter, so we're looking at the picture.
Look, she's still 10 years old to me, and she's still 10 years old in reality.
Totally
so
get
I
it.
couldn't write anything else.
Totally get it.
So is there an Anna?
Is there a real life Anna?
I don't think this is hers. I think it's that one.
Well, I don't know anybody who's been right then.
Is there a real life Anna?
Wait, I got in.
You got it?
Yes, there is, and she's a nice girl.
Does she have a Twitter account?
Very close to the real thing, and I'd be willing to throw down $20 that in 10 years or 15 years, I'll be pretty accurate then as well.
Is Anna going to know? Will Anna know that he wrote her? And cast her?
You know, her dad is like 6'5", 260 pounds. I have been thinking, my goodness, what if people really see this movie?
What if they figure
There's
it
no
out?
way he doesn't know who the character is. I don't know how the conversation is.
I'll tell her, don't worry. If I find her.
You got the Twitter account.
Angry father murders golf coach.
Inspiring screenwriter.
Screenwriter.
Well, Todd, good job. We had a lot of fun reading it, rehearsing it, and congratulations, man. Good luck at meeting Justin Timberlake, which I'm really thinking that's your real ulterior motive. You just wanted to come up with a reason to get your daughter to meet Justin Timberlake.
We'll read it.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, and I will be in Beaumont tomorrow. I look forward to meeting as many of you as I can. So thank you very much, and excellent job, everybody.
Thanks, Todd.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, everybody.